Hi, my name is Jill Cruz and I attend the 8 o'clock service. I grew up in a family of service. My dad was self-employed and my mom was a stay-at-home mom raising 3 children, and she did the bookkeeping for the company. But they always set an example of service toward our neighbors and our community. My earliest recollection of Mom volunteering was that she drove for Meals on Wheels. And I never really understood what this meant until one day we kids were out of school and we got to ride along with Mom when she did the Meals on Wheels delivery. And I remember thinking how cool it was that we got to deliver food to these people and we got to interact with them during the delivery. And that is just a really fond memory that I've had for a long time. Also growing up, we attended a small but growing church and a small but growing school. And my mom was very involved in a lot of fundraising campaigns, and we attended work days at both. And work days for us were the whole family attended. Admittedly, we children probably played more than we worked, but my parents were once again just setting an example for us. Now, when I was in high school and college, I did a little bit of volunteering, but nothing like what the kids do today. I'm on several scholarship committees, and I am completely amazed at how much these children, or I shouldn't call them children, but young people volunteer. And that's in addition to their schoolwork and oftentimes in addition to sports. I don't know how they find the time to do it all, but I hope they keep it up. When I became an adult, I pretty much jumped in with both feet. I can't remember a time in my adult life when I wasn't volunteering in some form. My early volunteering was being a big sister in the Big Brother Big Sister program. I volunteered with Richmond Children's Hospital, with Dreamcatchers Therapeutic Horseback Riding, with the Adopt a Highway program, and I've been a member of Las Rotoma International, which is a volunteer service organization, for over 30 years. And through my volunteer work, one of the things I've learned is no matter how old, how young, how able, or how many limitations we have, we all have gifts to give, and they're all important. When I first started attending Hickory Neck, I think it was around 12 years ago, I remember getting my first time and talent and ministry guide. And I remember reading through the ministry guide and realizing how many different ways we can support Hickory Neck Church. Are you aware that there are over 60 opportunities for ministry at Hickory Neck? I wasn't aware of this until I actually counted in preparation for this presentation. I know many of you are very familiar with the Time and Talent and the Ministry Guide, but if you're not, I recommend that you go look at it. It's available online, and see if any of the ministry areas speak to you. The other thing I've learned recently is how much effort it takes to maintain our buildings and keep our grounds looking nice. I happen to be a neighbor and a friend of our head of the Buildings and Grounds Committee, and I am amazed at how much effort it takes to do this, and it is something that I have taken for granted for a long time. It emphasizes to me the importance of our financial giving to Hickory Neck. So, in conclusion, all of us have gifts to give, and all of them are important to keep Hickory Neck going. And I want to thank all of you for everything that you do to keep our light on the hill shining. Thank you.